serve as the State Director of Employer Outreach, and it's my job to make sure that every employer in the state of Iowa knows how to hire, deploy, and return soldiers to the workforce. I've been involved for 29 years with employer support of the Guard and Reserve, and it's an honor for us to be here today to do what we're doing. This is where it really is important that we get out and get to say thank you to the employers and to the air. I almost called you a soldier again.
It's all right.
To these guys who put their employers up for these awards. I'd like to introduce to you Mike Flatness, who's the area chair of this Area 4, Area 5, they've just rearranged us, and he oversees 12 counties in the state of Iowa in this central section right in the middle. So Mike, if you'd like to take it from here.
Thanks, Mark. As Mark said, my name is Mike Flatness, and I'm an area chair, and we are a Department of Defense agency. We represent all branches of service. We are all volunteers. We have actually 3 paid staff in the state of Iowa. There are 99 counties in the state of Iowa and about 120 volunteers that serve those 99 counties. So we are kind of spread kind of thin with responsibilities in what we do. But we truly do enjoy this kind of activity. Employer Support Guard and Reserve does mediate between employers and service personnel sometimes with job conflicts. Sometimes not every employer gets the responsibilities that they have toward their service members. Obviously Mercy does. So with that being said, I'm going to ask Airman Dean here and to explain a little bit about why he nominated JD for the award that he has nominated him for, if you would please.
Yeah. I've been on 4 deployments while working here, and each deployment requires basically the supervision and the staff that I work with every day to do a lot of extra work. They have to find ways to cover the shifts that I normally would be working. They also have to ensure that when I come back that I can get a seamless transition back into it. Sometimes requires a little bit of a little bit more training. Things change constantly, so and they've never had a problem with making sure that I had all the tools I needed to come back, and ensured that while I was away that anything I needed was taken care of. JD's been just an excellent helper for me, and even just my normal drill requirements and training requirements. They've been great at making sure that I can meet those requirements for the Guard and for the country.
And as you can see, the old adage, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, it takes a bunch of employers to help support military people while they're gone. And while they're deployed, I can tell you personally that mission focus is first and foremost. And worrying about your job, worrying about family, worrying about the minor things that take place here. Not that that's demeaning of the job that he does, but the mission at hand is first and foremost in all that you do when you're overseas on a deployment. So knowing that he's being supported here, that his job's secure, knowing that his family is being taken care of speaks volumes for you as an employer, for people that he works with, for the institution as a whole. So thank you very much for all that all of you do. So with that being said, on behalf of the Department of Defense, the United States, the state of Iowa, we would like to present JD with this award. It's a Patriotic Employer Award signed by Mr. Paul Mock, who is our National Chairman for Employer Support Guard and Reserve, and the National Representative from the Guard and Reserve as well. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We have a couple other little things we'd like to do. Dan, would you like to say a few words?
You know, the only thing I want to say is it is the people that are serving that really the credit goes to, and so we thank you for your service. And really not just us, but it's all of the people that are working side by side with these 2 gentlemen on a daily basis that really are covering as well. So we have the easy part, you guys have the hard part. So thank you very much for your work and for your service.
We do have a pin that we would like to pin on you. It's a joint pin between the military and the employer, and they're called patriotic pins. Everybody wears them, and it combines you guys together. Sorry about poking a hole.
Oh, you're good. Just don't poke it.
Yeah. And we would like to, Dan, for all your support, I'm not going to poke your suit, but we would like to present you with a pin also.
Thank you very much.
Patriotic pin.
Thank you.
And we have something that we would like, Sue, if you would do this for us. You are now what we consider, I am a patriotic employer. And we would like to give this, Sue, I'd like to present this to you, and if you could get this to personnel, so they could put that up on the wall and be proud of what you have done. And then Dan, we have, if you could come here for a second, we have our statement of support that is also, we just have you sign, and then we present this also to,
Right here.
yep. We'll present that,
Did you get a picture of that?
17.
yeah, absolutely. This is the statement of support that will go in. It's a nice presentation for you guys to have also in Human Resources or wherever you would like to put it. And then this goes in and goes on our records of your support. So with that being said, guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Dan, thank you for all your support.
JD, thank you very much.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Now.